Hi friends, welcome to Smart Nazir Tech Study. So in this video we are discussing software engineering job role and what happens in software organizations like TCS, Infosys, Accenture, Wipro, HCL, Emphasis and other top tech organizations. And also we shall discuss about Java, Python or web developer roles and responsibilities and other in software project, how software project is implemented and what is sprint or scrum team, what is user story and what is software project or product and all other things are discussed in this video. So before starting the video, hit a like, subscribe and share. Further, without further wasting time, let's get started. So now, what is software engineer? Software engineer basically is a person who works in software project. Software engineer might be a software developer, software tester, product owner, scrum master, or all are comes under in software engineer tagline. And now, what is software developer? The software developer is also a person who develops a software, like he might use in Java, Python, .NET and other technologies. It actually builds the application. Is called the person who builds the application or web application is called a software developer. Okay, you may take Android applications, web applications and desktop application, any kind of application. The person who is going to develop, who is going to create is called software developer. Now the another question is, what happens in software organizations like TCS, Infosys, Accenture, Wipro, HCL, Emphasis and other big gains. So basically, if you joined in a organization or a company, initially they did not give you a project. Instead of they will give you a training. In that training, you will be trained on any of these technologies: Java, Python, web, and testing roles. In service-based organization, that is told to be a luck. If you get development technologies, you might be worked on development projects. So initially they will give 3 to 6 months of training. In that training they will train soft skills also. Soft skills means how to behave in an organization, how to collaborate with co-workers, co-employees, like that, and how the software will be developed. All the things are will be trained you whenever you joins the organizations, which might be a TCS, Infosys, any other tech companies. Now we shall come into the technologies. So there are various types of technologies: Java, Python, web developer, AI, ML are also the latest cyber security roles. So in that they basically do Java frameworks. If you are a Java developer, you will use Java, Core Java, Advanced Java, Spring Boot, Hibernate, like technologies you will use to develop a software projects. If you are Python, you will use Python, Django and other related frameworks to develop a application. So web developers are basically they develop the application in a front layer. So in this full stack developers also there. So if you are working on web also a technology Java or Python, then you might be called as a full stack developer. The full stack developer is a person who will develop the application entirely, that means front end and back end. So every web application or Android application has two parts, which is front end and back end. Front end will be usually web HTML, CSS and JavaScript. In backend, Java, Python or .NET will be used. So if you use both technologies, you will be called as a full stack developers. The demand of full stack developer is very rise. If the packages also very good, up to 10 in starting of 10 to 20 LPA you will might be get. So in TCS Infosys, the starting package will be 3.36. In this 3.6, Accenture 4.5, which is amazing. Wipro 3.5, HCL also same. Emphasis 3.25 are giving. After gaining some experience, you have to switch, and you will get 100% to 120% of hike. So in some cases you might get 25% only, because based on the some restrictions. Okay, so now further moving to the developer roles. Roles will be, you have to develop the application, you have to work on team members along with that. Now we have to discuss about sprint. What is sprint? Sprint is nothing but it is a time frame. It is a methodology, software development methodology, in which we deliver software modules or software components in a some features manner. If you can take WhatsApp, WhatsApp has WhatsApp has camera, charts, contacts out there. If in first iteration means in first sprint, we will develop a camera only, and we will give to the client use the camera. And another sprint, a sprint is a basically of 2 to 3 weeks is there. In some cases 4 weeks sprint is also there. In that sprint they deliver the product, they will deliver the models in this way. That means in first sprint they will give you camera feature, another sprint they will give you chart feature, third sprint they will give you calls, and fourth sprints UPI and other functionalities add in a line by sprint by sprint. Now we shall discuss Scrum team. Scrum team is nothing but a cross-functional team, in which in which when we in this it has a developers, which means Java, Python, web developers are there, and testing team, product owners, Scrum master are there. So Scrum master is nothing but a manager who manages the team. Now we shall discuss what is user story. Basically, user story is nothing but a feature, task, or activity. You will give, if you are a developer, if you have a minimum 1 to 2 years of experience, you will be given a user story. That means one feature development or bug fixing task. So you have to handle it entirely. That means first you have to analyze the user story. That means requirement, nothing but a user story is nothing but a requirement or feature or task. You may say task. So you have to analyze the requirements. I have to mention one thing. So domains in project, various in software engineering, various domains are there, which is banking domain, e-commerce domain, retail domain, and other health insurance and healthcare domains are there. You will be undergoing one of the unit, which is domain. So banking, retail, and e-commerce are booming in these times. So the domain also you will be get random technology, you will be get random in software organization. After 1 or 2 years of before switching your organization, you may learn one technology whatever you like. It might be Java, Python, or AI, ML, anything. You have to work on projects on that in your own, and you tell I have 1 year or 2 years of experience in this technology. They will interview you based on that, and if you are selected, you will be get that role. So like that, software engineers are work on their desired roles. Now what is software project or software product? Software product or software project is nothing but if you can take software project is nothing but the client will be, if you are working for a so TCS or Infosys, Wipro, Accenture, anything, they will have clients. Clients means they have partners. Like if you take Union Bank, Union Bank is a client of a TCS. Let us say example. Union Bank provides. Union Bank has a VYOM app. In this, you have to develop a balance check module. So like that is called a software project. The software product will be TCS Infosys has their own products. In case of TCS has OmniStore. TCS has OmniStore, Optumera, and TCS Chroma like websites are there. They build that website is called a software product. In that organization, that employees build that product. So that is called a software product. Now we shall see what is sprint grooming. Sprint grooming is nothing but the product owner is the person who will makes a sprint user stories. User stories is nothing but requirement, features, or task. In the, that user stories will be present in Dev Plus or the popular tool which is Jira. In that they place the future user stories. The manager or team lead, tech lead assigns that tasks based on the your performance, based on your role and responsibilities. They will assign you features or user stories. So before starting the working in the user stories, they will the team of developers in that as team product owner or your sprint owner is also there. In that they will discuss, our entire team will be discuss on user stories, what the user story and how if they have doubts they are discussed in this sprint grooming. After developing of sprint is completed, that means you have to develop a chat application. You have developed that application will be reviewed in front of client or product owner and product owner lead. In that they will discuss or they will show you the demo of the what they have worked. If the product owner may give you suggestions or improvements, if your chat application chat bar is like this or like that, they will give improvements or suggestions also. Now after sprint review, sprint retro is there. In sprint retro, what we have done, what can be improved, and what are the challenges we have faced, like these things will be discussed in an hour. In that you will tell your challenges and your outcomes, how you managed that challenges and how you completed your work, like that will be discussed. After daily updates, so in software organization what will happen is that all the project members has to update their self except all members are included, software developers, testers, and tech lead to the scrum master. We have to give daily updates to the scrum master who are the software developers. What you have worked on that feature. You have basically software developers worked on feature creation, unit testing. Basically in recent times they have given designing and UTP UTR is also there, unit test planning, unit test review. So like that is also assigned to the developers. They have to do that tasks. So in that daily update they have to update what they have did today and what is your tomorrow's, and what you have did yesterday and what is your today's plans and what you are going to do. So like that you have to give update. That is called stand up call also. Now how software engineers team communicate, etc. So in this way the software team communicate. If you get any glitch or any problem in your application or in your work, you will reach another colleague to resolution purpose. Now we shall see code development, code review, code push. So code development is nothing but you write the code, so that is called code development. Now code review, after writing the code you have to review with your peers or tech lead, so that process is called a code review. So in that review you will get suggestions or improvements. If you did well, then code will be push means code will be updated to the uploaded to the GitLab or GitHub by using Git. Now what is clone in GitHub or GitLab? Clone is nothing but copy. You will copy the one already developed one service, uh, which you will use. You will add features and then you will push the code. Push means nothing but upload. Clone means nothing copy. Push, pop, push and pull means download. Push means upload. Pull means download. You have to basically you have to daily you have to pull the pull the main or develop branch, whatever your organization is working in your remote branch. So like that software engineer work will be there. So you will get initially you will get some medium sized packages. After you are gaining experience, your packages will be increased. So in this organization, what you have to do, you have to learn new technologies, or you have to improve yourself daily. So you have to work on yourself, and you will must have a cognitive skills, and you must have a problem solving skills. You have to work on that. And you have to improve your communication skills also. In daily stand up calls, you will have to give your updates in a optimized manner. So in a better English you have to learn. You have to tell, you have to express your views in a proficient manner. So that is all about software engineer or software engineer role and responsibilities. I hope you will like this video. Then hit a like, subscribe and share. We shall meet in another upcoming latest any other good top tech, any other video. So if you have any doubts, you can feel free to comment. So this is for now, signing off. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.